Hi kids, today for your lesson I'm going to show you how to find the beginning, the middle, the end of a story, as well as the main characters in a story and the quotes. So we're going to start out by watching part of this movie. It's Goldilocks and the Three Bears. We'll start now and then we'll pause in between the video and go and fill in the chart, and then we'll keep watching. So here we go.
There were three bears who lived in a house in the forest. There was a great big father bear, a medium-sized mother bear, and a tiny baby bear.
I'm going to pause and go to our chart since we just figured out three of the main characters. So there's a father bear, a mother bear, and a baby bear. Let's go back to the video and continue watching.
Morning, their breakfast porridge was too hot to eat, so they decided to go for a leisurely stroll in the forest. While they were out, a little girl called Goldilocks was walking through the forest and came across...
I'm going to go ahead and pause this again and go back to the video. Back to the chart so we can put in Goldilocks as another main character. And then go back so we can continue watching this.
She knocked on the door, but there was no answer. And for a reason only known to Goldilocks, she opened the door and went inside.
Okay, so for your chart, you don't have to have everything too complex. So the beginning of the story can just be this. Goldilocks finds the Three Bears' house and goes inside. So there we go. The next thing we'll be looking for is obviously the middle of the story, so you can go ahead and get this ready. If you find any good quotes, you can also do that, but here we go.
In the living room was a table with three chairs. One large chair, one medium-sized chair, and one small chair.
I'm going to go ahead and go back to our chart so we can fill in that quote. Okay, so put a quote mark. In the living room, there was one large chair, one medium sized chair, and one chair. Comma after the quote, and then put Red Riding Hood. And that's how you can make a quote. It is that easy and simple. And we'll go back and watch some more of the video now.
Of porridge, one large bowl, one medium-sized bowl, and one small bowl, and 3 spoons. Goldilocks was hungry, and the porridge was very tempting, so she sat in the great big chair, picked up the large spoon, and tried some of the porridge from the big bowl. But the chair was very big and very hard, the spoon was heavy, and the porridge was still too hot. Goldilocks jumped off quickly and went over to the medium-sized chair. But this chair was far too soft, and when she tried the porridge from the medium-sized bowl, it was too cold. So she went over to the little chair and picked up the smallest spoon and tried some of the porridge from the tiny bowl. This time it was neither too hot nor too cold. It was just right, and so delicious that she ate it all up. But she was too heavy for the little chair, and it broke underneath her. After enjoying the porridge, Goldilocks went upstairs, where she found 3 beds. There was a great big...
So now we can return to the chart and we can go ahead and put for the middle of the story. We can put Goldilocks began rummaging around the bear's house, and found a small box. It was a very big, and very hard. The spoon was heavy, and very hard, so she sat in the great big chair, picked up the large spoon, and tried some of the porridge from the big bowl. But the chair was very big and very hard, the spoon was still too hot. Goldilocks jumped off quickly and went over to the little chair and picked up the smallest spoon and tried some of the porridge from the tiny bowl. This time it was neither too hot nor too cold. So and messed with their belongings. That can sum up the middle because not a lot happened, but at the same time it was enough to show a significant change. So here we go, we'll go back to the video and finish that up.
Bed, a middle-sized bed, and a tiny little bed. By now she was feeling a little sleepy, and with no concern for her own safety, she decided to climb into the big bed and lay down. The big bed was very hard and far too big. Then she tried the middle-sized bed, but that was far too soft, so she climbed into the tiny little bed. It was neither too hard nor too soft. In fact, it felt just right, all cozy and warm. Very quickly, Goldilocks fell fast asleep. A short while later, the three bears came back from their walk. They saw at once that someone had entered their home. Father Bear looked around and let out a loud growl. "Who has been sitting in my chair?" Mother Bear said in a quiet, gentle voice, "Somebody has been sitting in my chair." Then Little Bear. Then Father Bear looked at his bowl of porridge and saw, "Somebody has been eating my porridge." Then Mother Bear saw that her bowl had a spoon. "Somebody has been eating my porridge." Little Bear looked at his porridge bowl and said, Then the three bears went upstairs, and Farmer Bear saw at once that his bed was untidy. "Somebody has been sleeping in my bed." Mother Bear saw that her bed too had the bedclothes turned back. "Somebody has been sleeping in my bed." Then Little Bear looked at his bed and said in his small, squeaky baby voice, he squeaked so loudly that Goldilocks woke up with a start. She jumped out of bed and away she ran, down the stairs and out into the forest, and the three bears never saw her again.
Thanks for watching. We make a new video every week. Why not join us by subscribing?
Okay, so now we can go back to our chart and we can finish with the end of the story. So the end of the story, the bears found Goldilocks and scared her away. She left the bears' property by running. So this is our completed chart. If we wanted to, we could have done another quote, but there weren't a lot of quotes besides talking in the story, so I figure that one quote should be fine. For the Giving Tree, you should be able to get at least 2 quotes, because there's a lot of quotes in that story without just talking. To sum up this chart, the beginning of the story, Goldilocks finds the 3 bears' house and goes inside. In the middle of the story, Goldilocks begins rummaging around the bears' house and messing with their belongings. In the end of the story, the bears found Goldilocks and scared her away. She left the bears' property by running. The main characters in the story are the father bear, the mother bear, the baby bear, and Goldilocks. And then one quote from this story is, "In the living room there was 1 large chair, 1 medium chair, and 1 small chair." Once you complete this, there's going to be a link up for this assessment. Once you complete your assessment, you can go ahead and turn it in on the website. Thank you guys very much, and I hope you have an easy time doing this for the book The Giving Tree.